Virtus.Pro is a Russian esports organization which started back in the year 2003, famously known for its CS 1.6 team. In the CSGO era, some of the landmark moments for the organization was the signing up of a majority of the players from the Golden Five, Poland's most hyped roster till date, along with putting a stop to the 87-0 win streak of Ninjas in Pajamas on LAN.
They lose the first map Virtus.Pro, the first team in history to beat NIP on LAN.
And of course, winning the ESL 1 Katowice 2014 in front of the home crowd with a brand new roster.
It's all on Forest. He gets the first. He doesn't get the second. Virtus.Pro have won. Taz has delivered in front of the home crowd.
But let's stop right there and take it all the way back to the very beginning and witness the growth of one of the most well-known and reputed organizations in the world of esports. Since forming back in 2003, Virtus.Pro has fielded various rosters to compete in the 1.6 era of Counter-Strike. The earliest known CS squad fielded by the organization was formed in 2006 and continued all the way till 2012 with players like Kane, Zeus and Edward being a part of the roster at one point or another. In 2012, Virtus.Pro announced a new roster while switching over from 1.6 to the newly introduced Global Offensive. The all-CIS roster contained some big names like Dosia, Fox and Guardian. The team was not able to win any of the events, only managing to achieve a third position at the Aces Final Battle of the year 2012, along with placing as runners-up at the StarLadder Star Series 4. Struggling throughout 2012, fortune turned in the favor of VP in 2013 as they won the StarLadder Star Series 5 by defeating NIP in the finals, which also witnessed their incredible 87-0 streak coming to an end. But all the success was short-lived as the team witnessed a slump in their performance again. Finally, on 18 July 2013, the all-Ukrainian VP squad disbanded to form Astana Dragons and Kirchnet. The organization was without a CSGO squad for a duration of 6 months, after which they went ahead and signed the entire lineup of Again, consisting of Taz, Neo, Pasha Biceps, Snacks and Bialy. Again, previously known as Universal Soldiers, was the best lineup that had been acquired by Virtus.Pro, and they proved their worth by winning the very first event they participated in, the ESL 1 Katowice 2014. This is the starting point for the growth of Virtus.Pro as an esports organization. Their CSGO squad helped them break out of their shell. The team had a panache that had made their fans go crazy for them, and they were more than just an inspiration at this point. Their win at Katowice was a big boost that helped them garner fame from across the world, not only through their performance, but also through their individual personalities and their dedication towards the game while playing as a closely knit family unit. Pasha Biceps had witnessed a huge surge in fan following for himself, becoming the face of Virtus.Pro. Fans were in love with his on-screen antics, his goofiness, and his constant banter on and off the stage.
You are from Poland, you are from Hungary, you are not my friends, you are my brothers, my friend.
Taz and Snacks were also quite active with their words, with Taz always there to rile up the audience, taking on the role of being an ever-energetic presence that had flair in showboating while also showing respect towards his opponents.
Please respect for the finalists, second finalists, please respect them.
Amazing words from Taz, amazing words, that's what makes this sport great.
Neo was the calm that the team requires. He single-handedly balanced the scales, offering logical insights and proper answers while entertaining an interview. Bialy was absent from most of the team drama, but was always there to wreak havoc on his opponents. He adjusted his role according to the team's needs, often coming out as the hidden gem in VP's arsenal. The fans of VP shared a special connection with the team. They supported them for more than just their skills, performance and domination, but were there for them out of love, respect and loyalty, and more than that, an unwavering belief that they had it in them to truly be the best. The fever of Virtus.Pro was viral, and the love for them was quite evident in the months that followed their win at the major. Although they were not always able to win in the following few months, the fans remained undeterred, constantly believing in the team and always there to show their support. VP bounced back, going on a win streak as they managed to win the Face It Spring League 2014. and Gfinity G3.
By Ali. 61 GG and Virtus.Pro, what a fighter.
But the dreams of being the very best came crashing down as VP ended up at a disappointing 5th-8th position at ESL 1 Cologne 2014, followed by missing out another crucial victory at DreamHack Winter 2014 as the year came to an end on a fairly low point for Virtus.Pro. VP had a rough start to the year 2015, finishing 3rd-4th at ESL 1 Katowice 2015 and unable to defend their title. But fighting through, they finally managed to land a victory at the Copenhagen Games 2015, which worked as a stepping stone for their win at ESCS Season 18, the Global Invite Division, where they showcased a dominating performance, marking their return.
Making a 3v1, and Flusher, the only one holding on to this, getting shut down, and Virtus.Pro have done it. They win ESCA Grand Finals here and $70,000.
Although Virtus.Pro again failed to win at ESL 1 Cologne 2015, their biggest highlight of the year was their win at the ESL ESCA Pro League Invitational, where they took down majority of the top teams from across the world, marking a fantastic finish to yet another great year for Virtus.Pro, but still quite far away from the very top. 2016 marked a slow start for the Polish squad. Persevering through those tough times, they finally won the first season of both StarLadder Ice Series Invitational and E-League. They continued their solid performance by claiming the DreamHack Open Bucharest 2016 as well, but failed to seize victory at both ESL 1 New York 2016 and Epicenter, which stripped them of their chance to land at #1 spot in the global rankings once again. The team performed quite well, but missed out on several close victories at multiple mega events, which witnessed a drop in their global ranking to 5th position. To show solidarity towards their players, VP signed a long-term contract that tied all of them with Virtus.Pro until 2020. Virtus.Pro were off to a decent start in 2017, placing well in their opening events while winning the DreamHack Masters Las Vegas, followed by the Adrenaline Cyber League. And then the plow stopped. Fans kept supporting, and Virtus.Pro kept on trying, but to no avail. Victory had eluded Virtus.Pro completely, and nothing was working out for the team. They were out of ideas as the pressure from the supporters kept mounting, leading to a lot of problems for the organization. Time and again, VP had turned things around for themselves, but this time it seemed different. By the end of 2017, VP had fallen down to number 10 in the global ranking, and their future looked bleak. Following their endless perils of 2017, the Virtus.Pro lineup planned on winning it big at the E-League Major Boston 2018, but to everyone's dismay, the Poles crashed out of the event, placing at a heartbreaking 16th position. The call which everyone feared came in the form of Taz being benched, as Virtus.Pro loaned Mihu from Kingwin on 6th February 2018. Following that, Taz joined Kingwin on 12th March to break the Virtus.Pro's all-star lineup that had stood together for the past 4 years. The transfer of Taz was just the beginning, as Snacks was the second person to leave the ranks of Virtus.Pro, followed by Bialy, who stepped down on 7th September and was finally released by VP on 1st November. The new lineup of Virtus.Pro, consisting of Pasha Biceps, Neo, Mihu, Snatchy and Morels, did not yield results anywhere near of what was expected of them. The downfall of VP continued, hitting the very bottom after losing out to a team called XCOM in the Katowice 2019 European Closed Qualifier.
Looking for more through that smoke, but he's gonna go down to Stomp. Mihu, last man standing, this could be it. He's in a 1-on-2 situation, finds the frag, turns back around, but it's not gonna happen. Jetka with the final frag. Virtus.Pro goes down and out, XCOM takes the victory.
This is the lowest that the Virtus.Pro CSGO team has fallen since the all-Polish squad were enlisted back in 2013, forcing the organization to halt its CSGO operations. Virtus.Pro has recently announced its new CSGO roster, featuring Mihu, Snatchy, Bialy, Snacks and Toao as their new in-game leader. The only change was the departure of Pasha Biceps from Virtus.Pro, along with the addition of Toao. This was the second time that Virtus.Pro had ceased its CSGO operations. Last time witnessed a monumental growth for the organization. Only time will tell how it will go for them this time around.
He's got 1 kill already on the USP. Low HP as well on Guardian and Flamey. He's trying to bait them out, trying to get them into one-on-ones as he dances back and forth between the box. What a shot on Simple! Oh, Guardian, bye-bye! And it's on to Flamey. He's tapped it. Flamey's got a big... What in God's name is that from Stacks?
How quickly can VP get there? How quick can the cavalry arrive? It doesn't look like quick enough as Pronax finds Snacks.
Oh, Basha! Oh, my vocal cord! 4 frags in 4 seconds!
We've seen Neo pull off clutches. We know this guy is an unreal talent. Can he put that talent to use?
They have 2 smokes left, and that's a really big problem for Neo because he has a Molotov, and I bet he would love to use it to buy time, but they've already smoked out the bomb. There's another headshot coming through. He'd have to go for the ace clutch into winning the semi-finals here, looking for another spray. Neo's gonna get it. He goes for more. Spray for the one. He's out of bullets. Neo! Are you kidding me? He picks it up. Ace clutch right into the grand finals.
And wait, what is this?
No way, Snacks,
no,
they're so
Snacks?
far away.
Are you serious right now?
Play of century.
Oh my
God,
God, Snacks.
They're a man to the good here, Virtus.Pro, but that is massive. But Snacks is walking around and just walking in a Snacks wonderland. He gets himself a hat-trick of frags. He waited, and then he finished off the job.
For Lekra as he rotates in through CPL, and a 1v3 situation for Snacks. Finds 1. 2
Snacks! Scrander's not short. There we go. The jump comes in, but how did he defuse the bomb? Oh, he's got a cover for it. Snacks, you got to be fast. Lekra's coming back out again. In his face. How are you doing this?
Standing on top of the fire and getting shot for the smoke. And Bialy here to block them off with a smoke. Waiting. Cajun goes down. Bialy again. He does it with a third coming in. And that's the quad kill. Welcome to the
Virtus.Pro were never the best, but they always strived to be. They didn't win the most, but they won enough. They took the blows only to hit back harder. And they always moved ahead with all their fans backing them up, believing in them, and offering their unwavering support.
I'm coming home.